Today is Friday, March 20th, 2020. And since it's a Friday, I'm wearing my Choose Kind shirt. Share a smile, and I hope that you are choosing to be kind at home to your family and your parents and your brothers and sisters and your pets. And I hope that you are smiling when you watch this video. I want to start with a little something different today, give a shout out because I just miss you guys, and I thought it'd be fun, just go class by class. I know some of you are responding to me on Google Classroom, or you're emailing me, or your parents are messaging me, whether it's through Facebook or anything else. So I know that you're watching and I love it, so I want to give you some shout outs too. So Ellie, Timmy, Mary, miss you guys. Sawyer, Riley, oh, Riley and Lucas and Cammie and Sydney, hi guys. Avi, Sophia, Andrew, hi, I miss you. Zaylin, Alicia, Faith, Reese, hi guys. Zoe, Gwenny, Izzy, hi girls, I miss you guys. Harper, Addison, Lila, Reagan, Roman, Eva, Lincoln, hi guys. Lockerbie, Aiden and Kaylee, Caden, oh Caden and Jordan, it's good to hear from you. Ethan and Edward, saw that pizza cake, loved it. Brayden and Peyton, I hope you guys are doing well. And Eli and Hannah, oh my gosh, the lightning fish, I just love it. I said a lot more than what's in Mrs. DiMarzio's class, but I hit on some siblings too, and I miss all of you. I hope that everything's good, and send me pictures, send me just little messages so we can connect. Okay, so let's dig down into our mailbag, and Miss Rush, maybe you can make a theme song for this. I would love that. Mailbag time, something like that. Here you go. All right, guys, so I know I'm still behind schedule. Some of you have already moved ahead, and I'm proud of you. Good job. Keep going. Keep forging on. I am going to do our March 18th prompt today, and it says, create a superhero. What kind of powers do they have? Do they have a sidekick or accessory? Ooh. Make sure to add a unique name. All right, well, I have been thinking about if I were a superhero, what my powers would be for a very long time. And it's safe to say that I have always had the same decision, the same choice. And it comes back from my childhood days of Nickelodeon's The Wild Thornberrys, where I realized that I needed to know how to talk to animals. I'm pretty sure I do know how to talk to animals because I have two giant dogs downstairs, and all they do is complain to me, and I know exactly what they're saying. So, however, if that were my, superpower, I could maybe coax them in to stop complaining more often. So, I'm going to take you downstairs now to my living room, where we are going to get started with figure drawing, because drawing the body of a person or a person's figure can be kind of tricky if you're not really sure how to start. A lot of times we want to draw people with straight arms and legs, or with shapes, which is great. That's how we get started with drawings. But I want to show you a little trick, and I'm also going to just embarrass myself. So it's going to be great. Come on down. Okay, dragons, we're going to practice figure drawing. And first I have to get changed. Much better. Okay, so I might be looking a little strange, but bear with me. When we figure draw, or when we really start any drawing, we look for shapes and lines. And even though we might want to draw a superhero, straight lines, moving like a robot, they actually, believe it or not, have knees and a neck and elbows. So I am going to pose like a superhero. When you find a pose that you like, you're going to pause the video, and then we will draw the lines of my shape together. Feel free, this is the waistline, feel free to make it as short as you want. This small, perfect, okay. All right, well, here we go. Well, that was embarrassing. Anyway, I have selected the following gem to use for my superhero drawing. So I'm going to show you this as we do this together right now. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to draw my superhero, and for this drawing, even though you are using these lovely images of me for your line work, you're not actually drawing me. You are drawing a superhero of your choosing. The lines are just there to help you get started, okay? So I'm going to try and move this so that you can see both of the things that I'm seeing. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can. Okay, so I want you, when you find your spot in the YouTube video, you're gonna pause the video and you're going to be looking for these green, lovely tape lines. And you're going to notice I have extra ones on the knees and the elbows. You can't see my neck here, but I do have one. That was a very uncomfortable piece of tape. And then my body had 2 triangles made up, and then taped down my legs. So we are going to start, if you have a pencil handy, this is the day to use the pencil for sure to start with. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to draw those green lines. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got this one across the top, almost at a little bit of an angle. I picked this picture of myself because of I was imagining, you know, picking up like an adorable fluffy raccoon. So something like that. Can you see my line? I think you can. Okay. And I'm gonna draw a little heavier so that you can see my lines, but you should draw it light until you get it right. You know all about that. So let's finish off our body lines. There's one coming down here, and we can imagine the other one coming diagonal this way, so I can go like this. Teeny tiny little waistline. And then I've got 2 more coming out the sides. And this one you actually can't really see because it goes back behind my leg. You can see the one that comes down around the front across my hips. And it goes something like this. Start to curve a little bit. And let's do our legs. So that connects here Move this up a little bit. Another diagonal line down, knee dot. Hi guys, so when I recorded this video, I didn't realize that you can't see my legs and feet. So just use your imagination and try your best. And over here we've got a tape line on top of my leg. Let's see, that one's a little bit higher off the ground. And another knee dot. And then there's one coming down here. And then my foot. Okay, we want the ground to all be the same level. So if we're standing, it should be about right. It looks pretty good with the legs. Okay, some arms. Coming off the corners of the shoulders. These are our shoulders up here. We've got straight arm. And even if you don't like the pose I did, you can change it. Maybe you want to put a little elbow in there. Get a little elbowy and some hands. And then down here, I will do the same thing. This one kind of comes across the body here. It's a little elbowy there. And some hands. Okay, and the grand finale, we got a neck that you can't really see. And you also have a head. That should be an oval. Don't forget about the neck, it's an important part. So, basically what we just did, guys, is the skeleton of your superhero. And what we're gonna do now, you're just kind of checking, you're saying, okay, this looks pretty good. Maybe this leg needs to be a little longer. This one could be maybe a little bit longer, okay? And this is why we're using pencil. Remember, I didn't draw light just so that you can see my work. You're gonna draw light so that you can erase your lines when you're all done. Or even better, you could put this behind here and you could trace around your lines. So you could do that, but let me just show you what you're gonna do next. So now we have basically our stick figure. And now we're just going to give our superhero some rounder edges. We're going to create some arms. We'll create some legs, maybe a little bit of a back here, some shoulders. So all you're going to see me do here in the next part of the video is start to round out the edges of my superhero. All right, so I'm going to do that, and you can watch or you can do your own. Okay, so all I did was I just made my lines a little bit thicker. So that straight line here for the leg, I made a thicker line around it to be the top part of the leg, the thigh. Here was my neckline, and I just made 2 lines around it to be the actual neck. And then instead of these sharp corners that I had from my tape lines, I just rounded those corners because shoulders are round, okay? So we have our figure, and now this is the part that I think the tracing might help us, because at least for me, I have a lot of lines. It's a little bit confusing. If you want to erase some of your lines, like your skeleton lines that we did with the tape drawing, you can. Or easy solution, and I'm not sure if you can see. Let me see if I can see this. All right. Easier peasier solution would be to just trace over your lines using another piece of paper. All right, so I'm looking at that arm. I think I made the arm a little too big, too long. Old long arms, old superhero long arms. Okay. And we don't wanna, we still wanna draw things pretty lightly here, guys, because every good superhero has a really cool costume. Alrighty, so if I'm gonna talk to animals, what's my costume gonna be? Yeah, you guys, see, this is the thing I think I miss the most about seeing you every day, is that when I do these things, like think out loud, which is pretty much all the time, if you're a student at the primary or the intermediate school, you're going, oh yeah, thinking out loud, that's Mrs. McKenrick, usually some rumbly, rambly gobbledygook, but if you are, I don't even know what I was saying now, something about costumes. Well, I'll figure it out when I edit this video, and then I'll be upset, but that's okay. So here is the basics for my talking to animals superhero, and now I'm going to give, I guess it'll be a her, some good old-fashioned super costume. This is a weird looking shoulder line. Maybe this. Again, I will reiterate, Mrs. McKenrick is not necessarily a cartoonist. So here we go. I'm gonna give me some, well, I guess it's not me. I told you don't draw me. Draw anybody. I'm gonna give my superhero some eyeballs and a little mouth. Try not to make it extraordinarily creepy, although, whoa, there goes my pencil. Mr. McKenrick bought me these pencils yesterday, which was very nice of him, although they are not ideal. Okay. All right, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am having a great hair day. So I'm gonna just kind of make sure that the superhero is too. And since she can talk to animals, maybe I need something animal-y, like an animal themed headgear. What about maybe like a, I don't know, ooh, I'm thinking of Mrs. Fulks and her headbands and her headgear. Maybe we'll have a headband here that has like a peacock feather or something. Yeah. Peacock feathering it up. There we go. All right. And cool costume. I don't know. This is going to be tricky. Talks to animals. Probably. Ooh. My 6th graders are very familiar with my cave woman outfit. So maybe I'll have like a Tarzan-y situation here. Give her maybe a little skirt to wear as she bends down and picks up a fluffy raccoon of sorts. This is not my best work. It's okay. It's for fun. And if I were feeling up to it, I could probably go around and do a zillion leopard prints. Yeah. Easy leopard print style here. And maybe we'll just pretend that's what the rest of it looks like. I could probably give her some hands besides these little, whoa, ugh, there goes the pencil again. You guys know. Oh, I remember. All right, the thing that I miss the most about you is your ideas. When I'm thinking out loud, you are always all so good at coming up with ideas. You always come up with the best ideas, and it is just the most awesome thing. And usually the things that wind up, oh my gosh. Mechanical pencils drive me crazy. The things that wind up causing us, or are the most fun, or that we enjoy the most, the projects that we do and the things that you come up with. That is my favorite thing, to hear all of your great ideas. And I've been so inspired by the things you've been posting on the Google Classroom about what your superfood is and the combinations of food. And I mean, Sunset, I will eat that bacon ice cream cone with maple ice cream any day of the week. So I think you really got a winner there. You guys and your ideas, you are the best. So this is oh, fluffy raccoon. Yeah, I've been like a little tiny little foxy guy. Oh, I hear a dog. Let's see, this might be one. Yep, here's a dog. Okay, hi Archie. What are we? Is this more raccoonish? It's turning into be a little bit raccoony, isn't it? It says mask. Okay, all right. He's got like a little ear here. Maybe another little ear here. I don't know, this might be some sort of weird raccoon, fox, mouse hybrid. I think we should be. There we go. Okay. Definitely something pear-shaped with little paws. Mr. McKenrick had to move all of his work stuff home too. So he is also here. So the dogs are kind of just walking back and forth from one parent to the other, just all day long. All right, I feel like that's not too shabby of a raccoon, guys. It doesn't really have a foot. There we go. Ah. Hi. I love you. Oh, man. Look at. We did it. Boom. Done. Okay. I would say that was a tricky one. But you might have learned a little something about figure drawing today. Clearly something Mrs. McKenrick needs to work more on herself. But I hope that you had fun. And always keep trying. Keep doing your thing. Keep practicing. We've been talking a lot about how you just gotta practice and you have to be brave enough to try. Because even if, like I knew today, this was not going to be, we could still probably really work on this hair, but I knew this was not going to be my best drawing. It's getting a little better. Okay, maybe some, yeah, long hair is a little definitely going to help. But look at me. I'm drawing this in front of all of my 107 followers, 6th grade. Can you believe that? You guys have been making fun of me for weeks for my 22 followers, but holy doodle, climbing up the charts here, guys. Okay, you guys have a great day, and I will maybe be posting a video over the weekend about the roller coaster prompt, but if I don't, I'll see you on Monday. Send me your pictures in Google Classroom. They're my favorite thing ever. Have a good day. Bye.